Hi, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I want to make sure I'm good. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the month's upcoming challenges, or the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of its opportunities and even look forward to its blessings. But remember, this is a weekly collective update. It only ranges from the 14th through the 20th, although it encompasses the new moon. So that's a 2-week energy moon cycle. So it will go for, you will feel these energies for the next 2 weeks. Now, if you need to see this video again, you can always go to Enchantress Press Astrology. It will always be there on my YouTube channel. If you want to see it in written form, you can always go to eraybooks.com, and the newsletter is printed there. If you know you have placements within 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, these energies will hit you heavier than it will hit someone else who may have a placement in that planet, or in that sign or things like that. If you know your chart, it's always better. If not, I'm available. I'm available for charts. I'm available for readings. All you have to do is contact me. My prices are in the newsletter. I implore you to check out our monthly newsletter, where you can get healing tips and resources, as well as writing tips and resources. In addition to that, you can check out our star player for the month of March, who happens to be boss mogul and creative visionary Entice, which brings me to my next point. If you're in need of a great read or even assistance converting your literary works into a screen or teleplay, head on over to the C-Suite Literary Studio, where you can get that assistance with plenty of professionalism, okay? And that's on Facebook if you're viewing this from YouTube. For my literary kings and queens who are privileged enough to be on Clubhouse, please mark your calendars to join Diane Rembrandt and Tashonda Whitaker at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, March the 30th. I actually think she has a wonderful lineup that week. I think CJ Hudson is on Wednesday. But of course, I'll be announcing that during the next weekly collective. I'll probably be announcing both of these, actually, to give you that reminder. So don't hesitate to join in. Now, without further ado, let's get into it, kings and queens. For the next 2 weeks, we're under the influence of the new moon. But this week, the conversation shifts a bit once Mercury moves over into Pisces on the 15th and the sun into the sign of Aries on the 20th, okay? I've already gone through in the last video, if you didn't see it, Aries through Virgo. So now I will be tackling Libra through Pisces, okay? So let's get into this, guys. And we will start with Libra first, okay? So Libra. I don't have my pen. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. We're starting at 3:33. Okay. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. The new moon is in Pisces at 23 degrees, okay? It on the 13th. We're still under those energies, by the way. Opportunities come your way, and it just might be because of the people you've chosen to surround yourself with, okay? Successful business endeavors can also come during this 2-week moon cycle. However, at the same time, you must be discerning as to whom you choose to have business dealings with. Who you choose to align yourself with, because it could cause some challenges. But if you are unwavering and true to your path, you can see success. Be leery of business dealings or talks that take place after sundown. If the contract is good in the middle of the night, the contract will be good in the morning when you can get it checked by Legal Shield to make sure that you're not being cheated or anything like that, okay? Now, as I said, you can get them on retainer for $50 a month for business dealings, copyrights and things like that. New opportunities come your way. And with the planet Mercury coming there on Tuesday, the communication is about those opportunities as well. okay? About you creating win-win situations, because Palace is in Pisces as well. It gives you the ability to do so. Now, communication around you may be diverse, but soak up all the knowledge you can while showcasing what you bring to the table. Don't just sit in the background, because this is a time to be social and harmonious. Don't be afraid to adjust your friendship circles, because, you know, if you know somebody is becoming more of a hindrance than a help, toodaloo. Okay, you know, that's what you need to kind of back away from, because we want to lend compliment to our image now. Okay, communication flies into your sectors of work, health, and daily routines, and where you are of service to others. But first, let's look at where the friction lies. Okay, for this 2-week moon cycle. Now, communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people, as well as long distance travel, education, skills, the way you think, and the things you preach are all challenge areas, okay? You trying that last sector, the things you preach, long distance travel and things like that. So you can get things worked out. You want to adjust your skills if need be, though. Also be compromising. Just try to hold firm to your beliefs, and not others' beliefs. What you think should be heard, and it's worth being heard, you know? And as far as the friction in communication within your siblings, your networks of people, don't allow people to run over you or twist your words as a way of furthering their misplaced agendas, okay? Because you have that friction in long distance travel and short distance travel, that could mean some car issues. Check on travel, check on your car. You might be need to purchase another car, or you might be thinking about purchasing another car or something like that, because you have those challenges in travel across the board. Okay, so you might get a flat tire. So you basically just keep up maintenance on your vehicles. And like I said, you also may be thinking about doing something with the travel. Now, as far as the favorable communication that comes into you during Pisces season, when Mercury's in Pisces, starting Tuesday, it's going to be, as far as your work, health, and daily routines and where you are of service to others, it's going to be in personal finances as well as career. So you will make money in career by working, okay? You'll have opportunities to work and make money. You have favorable communication come in as to your health. And it has to do with personal finances too. So it might be something that you figure you don't have to pay for, that you thought you had to pay for, maybe even a doctor's bill or something like that. Maybe insurance comes through and pays for it. You also may get favorable communication as to career, or making money in career, come in during commute, while you're already driving from point A to point B. Okay? And you might get that opportunity because someone else can't work. Okay, so that might be the snag in communication that comes your way while you're traveling. Okay, now anyway, be sure to snag opportunities communicated your way as far as work, health, and daily routines, and where you are of service to others. These opportunities will be communicated to you from the area of home and family, which is going through a transformation. Okay, these are opportunities to work on things you're truly passionate about that will grow your shared finances. So allow endings to happen so those new beginnings can rush in. If you have a home-based business, that applies here as well. Now, on the 20th, on Saturday, that's when the sun comes in. The sun isn't, the sun is already in, but the sun moves into the sign of Aries. And the sun in the sign of Aries, Aries is, it directly opposes you. Okay, so relationships could be good or bad, depending on what's there. And because Chiron is there, it's ushering in healing to your relationships. Okay, I want to say that first. This is about drive, passion, your first impressions, and how you want to be seen, Libra. Be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive tactics or even seductive tactics to get what they want or to achieve their goals as it pertains to you. Don't be swayed by the charlatan or the smooth talker. Keep your wits about you and your focus on your goals. The healing happening in your area of relationships, like I said, is illuminated. It's a focus. Let's look at what relationships have the opportunities to be healed. It looks like It would be romance, creativity, and children. Definitely. So, people you have romantic relationships with, you can heal things. People you are working with within creative endeavors can bring healing, or you can have healing there. Okay, so a creative endeavor could bring healing in a certain area, or a creative endeavor can be healed on its own. Okay, now long distance travel, education, the way you think and the things that you preach are also sectors of, let's see. Oh, that's a trine there. Hold on. You actually trine that area. Naturally, you trine that area. But as far as this Aries placement, that's an area of opportunity for you. Okay, so you're bringing in opportunities by speaking your philosophy. Okay, you're pulling in romantic partners by speaking who you are and speaking your philosophy. Even a relationship with a child can be healed when the sun is in the sign of Aries. Okay, now, favor from healing attained in relationships surfaces in the areas of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, as well as among friends. So you could be healing relationships with a sibling or something like that, or people within your networks, and it pushes you towards your goals. So communicate with those within your networks of people. A short trip could even bring you favor. Okay, or you could experience favor during a short trip driving from point A to point B. As far as friction to healing, where you have to put more effort in, it will be in your areas of career as well as home and family as it pertains to relationships within those areas. This could point to a home-based business as well. So be the reasonable one out of the bunch, Libra, okay? And don't let anyone rattle you, all right? Stay balanced. Okay, that's what you're all about. We need you, Libra. Okay, so let's move along to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, 1208. I'm sorry. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, now the new moon is at 23 degrees Pisces. Okay, new opportunities come your way, or assistance. And it just might be because of the people you've chosen to surround yourself with. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Successful business endeavors can also come during this 2-week moon cycle. However, at the same time, you must be discerning as to whom you choose to have business dealings with, like whom you choose to align yourself with, okay? Because you can face challenges because of that during this 2-week moon cycle. If you're unwavering and you truly believe in your path, you can see success. Just be mindful of business dealings that take place in the middle of the night. If it's a good deal in the middle of the night, it should be a good deal in the morning, okay? Get that contract checked out, okay? Call Legal Shield. You can have lawyers on retainer for $50 a month, and they can check those for you before you sign away your legacy or something like that, okay? Now, like I told Leo, because Leo is your career sector, you want to look at where you've been held back. Okay, and I'm not saying that people are holding you back maliciously. I'm saying that people are holding you back in career in some aspects because you are of a great benefit. Okay, you might not know what benefit you are or how great of a benefit you are. I mean, of course, I know I'm a Scorpio. I know where I benefit people. You need to know where you benefit people, and you need to look to see if you benefiting people so much is kind of holding you back, okay? So those people that are holding you back, you need to adjust those areas. Or even if you need to have a clear communication or conversation with people, or you need to negotiate deals or something like that, because you want to be able to move forward. You don't want to be held back because you're such a prize, okay? You want to look at that. Now, you know, if you get news come in as to you seeing where somebody has been holding you back or said something about you to keep you back, you know, your feelings could be hurt, but, you know, keep rolling. You know, don't worry about it. Just make adjustments. Now, as far as the areas of friction to this transit, to romance, creativity, and children, Scorpio. Okay, let's talk about the friction first. Yeah. Okay. Now this is going to be about the new moon. And this is going to be about communication too, because I'm going to throw Pisces in there because Pisces comes in on Tuesday. So the communication kind of shifts to talk about these opportunities and things like that. These opportunities in romance, creativity, and children that are coming your way. The ability to create win-win situations with the communication coming your way. Remember, negotiate. Now, communication around you could be diverse. You want to soak up all the knowledge you can while showcasing your skills that you bring to the table. Don't just sit in the background. It's a time to be social. It's a time to be harmonious, okay? Don't be afraid to adjust your friendship circle. And while I'm saying this to you, I can feel it. You know, that's with me as well, because I do, although I am out there and I'm open, I am kind of closed off. I do have my circle, and it's hard for me to let people in because I'm very distrusting of people, because you know I kind of already know what people are coming with, you know, and some people I still deal with because you know I know what I'm doing. But anyway, you know, it's a time to be social. You got to open up a little bit, Scorpio. You got to branch out to new people a little bit. You know, you don't have to put your full trust in them, but you have to work with other people and look at where you have been holding yourself back as well. Okay. Now, if people are becoming a hindrance more than a help, you want to kind of move away from those people. It just is what it is. Join groups and take on business dealings that lend complement to your image, because this is an area regarding because this is another transit regarding Pisces. The same areas of blessings and opportunities and friction is aspected. Okay, I was discussing the new moon before. I'll break that down for you. This time we're talking about communication, skills, and intellect as far as these opportunities that are coming in. Favorable communication as to romance, creativity, and children does come in, and it's coming from your sectors of long distance travel. You're pulling in people from afar because of your words, okay? You're pulling in romantic partners and creative projects from afar because of your skills and your education and what you preach. You branching out to other areas will pull in more for you, so don't be afraid. Communicating with those at a distance from you or maybe over the internet will usher in blessings to you, Scorpio. Your words and education will bring you favor, okay? Regardless of whether you're surrounded by jealousy, because you are surrounded by jealousy as well. It just is what it is, Scorpio, okay? So those of you who are thinking, you know, well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not, you are, okay? That's aspected. But that's something you can get over. It is what it is. Now, areas where you'll have opportunities to spark up a romance is communicated to you. Okay, be invited to to have some fun, to cut up, you know. Make money, the chance to make money arises in your sectors of relationships. So through relationships, you will have opportunities to make money. These are ones that are communicated while you're performing daily routines, okay? Even if you got to get on the internet, you got to post every day or whatever, someone might pop on there and offer you an opportunity. You could be driving back and forth to the store on your way to work. Opportunities will be communicated to you, even if it's by email, okay? You'll definitely have options coming your way, definitely. But the snags in your efforts to have fun, the snags in your efforts to get romantic or to make money is going to show up as far as your personal finances as well as your shared finances, okay? Your passions, endings, and new beginnings that are affected by it or affecting it, okay? So you might be spending too much money, basically, having fun. You have the money coming in, but you know, you might be spending too much of it. You know, you are a romantic partner or a child could be draining your finances. Plus, you may not be making enough money to cover the expenses, okay? So now is a time to save. Once you get that good money coming in, okay, which a lot of people are, those stimuluses and taxes and different things like that, You want to temper your spending. If you spend your money, you want to spend it on something that is going to benefit you. If you know things around the house are breaking, fix them as opposed to spending money on vices. If you know a vehicle is messing up, fix that vehicle, okay? Because you have communication, coming over into that sector too, as far as you looking at fixing a vehicle or buying a vehicle or things like that. But make sure you're not going to be cheated. Look for different deals. Don't just see one thing you like and say, oh, I'm going to go with that, because most likely there's a better deal somewhere else, okay? So have options. Now, on the 20th, on Saturday, that's when the sun moves into Aries at 0 degree. The focus is on drive, passion, your first impressions, how you want to be seen. Be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want, to achieve their goals. So don't be swayed by a smooth talker or a charlatan. Keep your wits about you and your focus on your goals. This is your area of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, okay? The healing that is illuminated here is aspecting several areas in your chart. As far as the opportunities for assistance or healing, you can find that in the areas of home and family, as well as shared finances, your passions, things you're passionate about, endings and new beginnings, okay? Those areas are being healed. Use that money wisely. If you have a home-based business, you can make money building your finances with a partner. Okay, this is an opportunity to work on something, like I said, that you're passionate about. Be open to this healing because it will change your image in the way you're looking for. Okay, you may be changing daily routines, and health can suit you better. Okay, during Aries season. Now, areas where you could see blessings from healing your image or first impressions at work, within health, are in your sectors of personal finances as well as career, okay? So you're making money in career. People notice the good changes that you're going through, and it looks good on you. It makes you look better, okay? Even though the sun is in Aries, you guys are both ruled by Mars, so that's kind of your sister sign as well, okay? Keep healing yourself. Keep healing your health. Keep healing your image. Believe in yourself. Know what a benefit you are, and take advantage of that. You negotiate. Now, of course, there will be naysayers during Aries season, or those opposing this healing of your image or this good fortune you are receiving. These are people in the areas of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, as well as long distance travel, education, the way you think, and the things you preach. First thing I want to talk about is the travel. First of all, if you have the travel aspect for friction across the board, you're probably looking to get a vehicle fix, going to need to get a vehicle fix, or are buying a new vehicle. Okay, look for a good deal. Be discerning. As I said before, you try in the last area, romance, creativity. You try in the last area, long distance travel, education, the way you think and the things you preach. So you can still pull people in, okay? Everything will be fine. Even if there's some melee going on there, hopefully not literal fighting or whatever, you can dodge it, okay? Remember, it will most likely have to do with work. Those in your areas of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people, I would advise, I would advise you not to give them the time of day, okay? Don't let it bother you. Mind your words, though, especially during travel. Don't get into arguments with people while you're traveling. Road rage, You're going places, Scorpio. Okay, it's best that you keep your eyes on the prize, but also don't have tunnel vision, though. Start looking at the resources around you. You have so many resources around you that you can use to your benefit. Okay, do that. Now, let's move along to Sagittarius, 2444. Oh, I did a long one for Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. On the 13th is the new moon. Okay, it was at 23 degrees Pisces. That was yesterday, but the energies last for 2 weeks. It's a 2-week moon cycle. Okay, new opportunities will come your way, and it just might be because of the people you've chosen to surround yourself with. Successful business endeavors can come in during this 2-week moon cycle. However, at the same time, you want to be discerning as to whom you choose to align yourself with. Okay, and with you, with the South Node being in your sign, it's you. You don't want to. You're going to attract greedy people, so you want to be discerning as to whom you're dealing with, because you might face some changes during this 2-week moon cycle because of those people, or they might just be gossiping. Just it's some stuff you might just need to nip in the bud, because people can just get out of pocket with you. So you want to get that. Keep those things under control. You want to be leery of business dealings or talks that come in at night. If a contract is good for you in the morning or at night, it's good for you in the morning. Get that contract checked over, okay? If you don't have a lawyer on retainer, call Legal Shield. For $50 a month, they can check contracts, copyrights, and things like that for you. So I implore you to do that, okay? Because it's a good chance that somebody might be lowballing you or cheating you with the South Node in your sign, okay? Now, although this area is about romance, creativity, and children, we're going to talk about the communication coming into that area too. Because on the 15th, on Tuesday, Mercury enters Pisces at 0 degree, okay? Pallas is also here, which gives you the ability to create win-win situations for you and another, all right? Now, communication around you could be very diverse, so you want to soak up all the knowledge you can while showcasing what it is you bring to the table. Don't just sit in the background, Sagittarius. It's time to be social. It's time to be harmonious. Don't be afraid to adjust your friendship circle so that it helps you to accomplish the goals you're trying to accomplish. If someone is a hindrance more than a help, you want to look at that, okay? Because those are the people you kind of want to move away from if they're stagnating your energy, okay? If they're gossiping about you, speaking badly about you, you want to, and that's something you're definitely dealing with, join groups and take on business dealings that will lend complement to your image, okay, is what you need to do. This is about home and family, along with communication coming in regarding skills and others. If you have a home-based business, that also applies. Communication and intellect within a home or a home-based business sees favor as it pertains to special projects or secret projects, or where you need to gain closure, okay? You could close out things favorably. Word comes in that the sacrifices you've made are paying off, okay? Shared finances between you and another as it pertains to what you're passionate about looks good. Also, opportunities or assistance with others in work, health, or where you are of service to people, even your daily routines. Those opportunities come in within your networks of people, from people within your networks, or maybe even a sibling is lending you assistance or an opportunity. If you need to get a health checkup or go to the doctors, maybe a sibling is babysitting for you. Here, you also have a chance to get some things off of your plate and onto others so that you can get things done that really matter to you now. Reorder your daily routines so that they are better, so that they work better for you, Now, lastly, let's take a look at what could, lastly for the Mercury transit. Let's look at what friction could come in as far as home and family or your home-based business. It looks like it's you and some of the relationships opposing you. You are trying to, let me make sure I put into Sagittarius. I'll look at the chart. Okay, so that's where Gemini is. The North Node is there, okay? These are people you're in relationships with to forge you towards your highest aspirations and things like that, okay? This is causing a bit of conflict, okay? So you want to avoid being greedy while at the same time asking yourself, are you willing to compromise without putting yourself on the back burner? You want to look at you're willing to compromise without putting yourself on the back burner. Okay. Equal give and take is important and could very likely be a discussion while Mercury is in Pisces. So you want to break those long held delusions in relationships. Okay. Now let's move along to when the sun moves into Aries. Aries is your sister sign. It's going to be shining on you. It's going to be bringing you more favor, more blessings, okay? So on March the 20th, which is Saturday, the sun enters Aries at 0 degree. And remember, Chiron is in Aries, so it's bringing healing as well to your area of romance, creativity, and children, which is already good because you're trying that area. So it's going to be beautiful for you as far as romance, creativity, and children. But remember, the focus is on drive, passion, your first impressions, how you want to be seen. Be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want or to achieve their goals. Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, or wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart. Don't be swayed by the charlatan or the smooth talker. Keep your wits about you and your focus on your goals. Now, when the sun is in Aries, the focus is like I said, for you, it's on romance, creativity, and children. You trying that area, so the favor coming into you from what you think and what you preach, as well as your education and skills, is a boon. It will bring you favor, basically. Okay, you are pulling in people at a distance from you. You're mesmerizing them with your words, Sagittarius. Okay, it will bring you opportunities and assistance from those within your networks of people in your community, your siblings. Okay, a sibling could be assisting you or helping you out even with your children. Maybe then you can have some romantic time. Maybe that's what it's affording you. You could also be receiving love advances from those on the web or within your networks of people. The only friction you have to worry about this go around is coming from finances. Okay, you may have the money. You may not have the money to do everything you want to do. Okay, you could also be spending too much money on children, too much money on romantic endeavors, too much money on creative pursuits, and it's taking away from the funding you need to really work on something you're passionate about. Okay, end what needs to be ended, temper what needs to be tempered, so that you can have the new beginnings and finances that you are looking for during Aries season. As they say, it's time to trim the fat, okay? Now, Capricorn, 3240. Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, or wherever you have Capricorn in your chart. The new moon is in Pisces at 23 degrees. That was yesterday, okay? New opportunities come your way. This is a 2-week moon cycle, remember. And it may just be because of the people you've chosen to surround yourself with. Successful business endeavors can also come in during this 2-week moon cycle. However, at the same time, you must be discerning as to whom you choose to align yourself with. You could face some challenges during this 2 weeks because of the path you've chosen. But if you are unwavering and you believe in the path you're on, you can see success. Just be leery of business dealings or talks that happen in the dead of night. Okay, if like I said to everyone else, if the contract is good at night, it'll be good in the morning after you get it checked by your lawyer. If you don't have a lawyer on retainer, call Legal Shield. Okay, for $50 a month, they can check business contracts, copyrights, and handle that stuff for you. $24.99 personal dealings they can assist you with. Now, because Mercury is moving over into Pisces on Tuesday, I'm going to add in skills and communication to the mix of these opportunities, okay? And remember, Pallas is there as well, giving you the ability to create win-win situations for you and another through communication, okay? Through opportunities. So negotiate. Okay, now communication around you can be diverse. Soak up all the knowledge you can while showcasing what it is you bring to the table, but don't sit in the background. It's a time to be social. It's a time to be harmonious. Don't be afraid to adjust your friendship circle. If people are becoming a hindrance more than a help, you know that's where you need to make those adjustments, okay? You want to join groups that will lend complement to your image. Take on relationships and business dealings that will lend complement to who you want to be. You're going through a transformation. Remember, Pluto is in your sign. Now, communication comes in even as to your skills in the area of siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. But first, let's look at where the good communication is coming from as it pertains to those sectors. Friends and high hopes, as well as relationships, is aspected here. Okay, friends within your networks are bringing in the good word, and it's about a goal you've been trying to accomplish. Okay, just watch out for communication coming in from a sibling or someone within your networks of people as far as gossip, because gossip and lower vibrational tendencies from those that you work with can be affecting your stress levels during this 2-week moon cycle and while Mercury is in Pisces. Okay, it's time. Maybe you need to take some time off. If you need to, you need to do that. Okay, remember to compromise as well. Others may be apt to sing your point if you make an effort to see theirs. Remember that, Capricorn. Now, opportunities communicated to you during this 2-week moon cycle, okay? Opportunities or assistance communicated to you from siblings, communication, short distance travel, your networks of people. It all comes in via creative opportunities. A sibling could use some assistance with travel, or maybe it's you assisting a sibling with travel. Okay, be sure to take time to communicate with your children. One in particular may really need you now. Okay, now moving along to when the sun moves over into Aries. That's on Saturday. The sun moves over into Aries, and this is shifting the focus. Okay, so this is shifting the focus to your area of home and family, Capricorn. The focus is on drive, passion, your first impressions, and how you want to be seen, even within family or within a home-based business. Be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want to achieve their goals. So don't be swayed by the charlatan or the smooth talker. Keep your wits about you and your focus on your goals. Your focus, like I said, is home and family or even a home-based business. Your challenges and obstacles are in some relationships within the family or the business. So try to work through things, like I said, by compromising, but not compromising your morals or the transformation that you're trying to have with Pluto there in your sign. Okay, it looks like healing is needed within some of those relationships, okay? Now, opportunities when the sun is in Aries for healing, home and family, comes through personal finances, as well as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So the opportunities to make money through work or to be of service to others comes in. So accept that assistance or accept those opportunities, okay? This could see you also taking a relative to a health professional as a daily routine, or maybe somebody's taking you as a daily routine. But most likely it's you taking them. Okay, so take this time to communicate about what's really important as well, you know, even during travel. Take that time to have those important conversations, Capricorn. Now, favor that is highlighted in home and family shows up in your sectors of secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure, as well as shared finances, your passions, what you're passionate about, endings and new beginnings. So sacrifices you've made, they'll pay off in shared finances. You could also gain closure in a matter. Okay, maybe it's why you're taking that trip and having that communication with that person that you're communicating with routinely. Endings are happening and new beginnings are surfacing that are to your benefit. Okay, so continue your transformation and don't fight it, Capricorn. Okay, now let's move on to Aquarius, 3856. Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, or wherever you might have Aquarius in your chart. The new moon was on the 13th yesterday, but it's a 2-week energy cycle. It was in Pisces at 23 degrees. New opportunities come your way, and it just might be because of the people you've chosen to surround yourself with. Successful business endeavors can also come in during this 2-week moon cycle. However, at the same time, you want to be discerning as to whom you choose to align yourself with, because you could face some challenges. But if you are true to your path and unwavering, you can see success. Just be leery of business dealings that come to you or offers that come in the middle of the night. If a contract is good in the middle of the night, it's good in the morning once it can be checked over. If you do not have a lawyer on retainer, call Legal Shield for $50 a month. They can check over contracts, copyrights, and things like that for you for $29.99 a month. Personal matters, divorces, whatever personally you might need to work out, wills and things like that. You can call them, and I implore you to do so. Now on Tuesday, Mercury is going to come over there and join where the new moon is in Pisces, okay? It's going to, Pallas is there as well. Pallas allows you to create win-win situations. So with communication and skills here and Pallas here, it's allowing you to forge relationships and create win-win situations between you and another, okay? So soak up the knowledge from the people around you, because your circle can be very diverse, but don't sit in the background. You want to come out, because it's a time to be social. It's a time to be harmonious, even though Mercury is not in your sign anymore. Okay. Mercury is moved over to your sector of personal finances, I believe. Yeah. This is your area of personal finances. This is what it's all about. The communication is about the money you make, Aquarius, when Mercury is in Pisces. Okay. You creating win-win situations within the money you make. Things like that, okay? So first, let's see where the friction is. Okay, it looks like friends and high hopes, as well as romance, creativity, and children are the culprits. You trying the latter, romance, creativity, and children. So things should be okay there. You can adjust your spending. You're spending money having fun, okay, in romance, in creativity with your children. But mind your spending on your pleasure pursuits. Also, stay open to other resources. Friends may let you down or disappoint you this go round. Be mindful of that, but try not to argue. People have to make their own decisions, and you have to make your own decisions. Okay, that is the beauty of us all being individuals. Okay, no one controls another. We all control ourselves. Your high hopes are still within reach. Don't stop. Focus on your goals. Okay, Aquarius? You will have favorable communication as far as personal finances and career, personal finances in the area of career, work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others. So you can make money by working. You can make money by being of service to others. You can make money, or money could come in during your daily routines. Money talks, okay, during your daily routines. Money can be made and resources can be gathered, but you have to work for it. Okay, although some of it can come in just during your daily routines. Okay, you could also be getting a payout for work already done. Health can also see a turn for the better now, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or wherever you have Aquarius in your chart. Opportunities to communicate to you regarding personal finances show up in the areas of home and family, as well as secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and closure, okay? This could apply to a home-based business. Sometimes you have to spend a little to gain a lot, okay? Spend a little. Projects that are kept hush-hush can be offered to you now, okay? Now, moving along to when the sun moves over into Aries. The sun is going to move over into Aries, your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and things like that. This is about your drive, your passion, your first impressions, how you want to be seen, Aquarius. Be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want or to achieve their goals, especially on that day on the 20th. Do not be swayed by the charlatan or the smooth talker. Keep your wits about you and focus on your goals, okay? This is your area of, like I said, communication, siblings, short distance travel, and things like that. There's healing to be had in that area, whether it's with siblings, whether it's with people within your networks and things like that. But first, let's see where it's really needed, where the friction is. Secrets, gossip needs to be healed and taken care of. Sacrifices, closure that you need. Solitude could use some care. Like you could need to take some time to reflect. without the opinions of others. So you reflect on what's really important. Okay, it's aspecting work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So if gossip is swirling around work, try not to be a part of it unless it's geared toward the positive. You could have to make some sacrifices for health or for the health of another. This could involve adjusting your daily routines for wellness sake. The favor as far as communication within your networks of people, or maybe even with a sibling, shows up in your sector of friends and high hopes. So your relationships within a friend circle could show up for you this go round and bring you some goodness. Okay, some relationships are healed because of this. Take it out, or simply talking it out, or simply communicating how you feel can work out for you. Okay. Now, the opportunities in focus as it pertains to communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people are coming in from romance, creativity, and children. So healing could be required here, especially of the presence of Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, okay? Okay, you could be healing a love relationship, a relationship with a sibling or someone you see as a sibling, or a friendship, someone you work with creatively. Now, okay, yeah, you also might be helping a child with some type of healing they might require, okay? All right. Now, thank you so much, Aquarius. Let's move along to Pisces. Pisces 4623. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or wherever you might have Pisces in your chart. Did I say 23 or 32? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The new moon is at 23 degrees Pisces. It happened yesterday, but of course, we know this is a 2-week moon cycle. Okay? The energies will last for 2 weeks. Now, the opportunities that come your way could be because of the people you've chosen to surround yourself with, Pisces. Successful business endeavors can also come in during this 2-week moon cycle. However, at the same time, you must be discerning as to whom you choose to align yourself with or have business dealings with. You can face challenges during this 2-week moon cycles because of the path you've chosen. But if you are unwavering to your path and you believe in what you're doing, it's a good thing, you can see success. Just be leery of business dealings that take place once the sun goes down at night. If it's a good deal at night, it's a good deal in the morning once you have the contract checked over. Remember what I said about calling Legal Shield. For $50 a month, you can have lawyers on retainer that will check contracts and copyrights and things like that for you. If it's a personal matter, $24.99 a month. I implore you to do that. Now, the Mercury moves over into Pisces, your sector of you. Your sector of you, your first impressions, your image and things like that. So communication comes in as to that during Mercury in your sign. It's all about you, the communication. We're talking about Pisces. Okay, so soak up all the knowledge you can, because the people around you and the communication around you can be diverse and to your benefit. But don't just sit in the background, okay? You want to be social and harmonious. Do not be afraid to adjust your friendship circle or your relationship goals if they are being a hindrance more than a help. Join groups and take on business dealings that are a complement to your image. Career, home and family, and even a home-based business is where the friction and communication will lie when Mercury is in your sign. Be calm and compromising, at least when dealing with others, okay? Favorable communication comes in as to your image, romance, creativity, and children, as well as long-distance travel, education, skills, what you think, and the things you preach. You might be buying a new car. Just because travel is aspected across the board. You might be taking a trip, you might be taking a vacation, a holiday, or at least setting one up, or you might be purchasing a vehicle, Pisces, because you have that favor in both areas of travel, okay? Or even getting a vehicle fixed. Your words or skills are pulling pulling you in, romance from afar, okay? Even talks about your creative works. See favor now. Your children admire you, or at the very least, they're listening to what it is you have to say, okay, when Mercury is in your sign. Now, friends are communicating opportunities that you've been aiming for during that time. Communicate with those within your networks, because maybe a sibling could even boost your image. People are here to assist in the efforts of polishing your image, okay? Now, when the sun moves over into Aries, which communication will still be in Pisces, but the sun, the focus is changing to your personal finances, okay? The focus is about your drive, your passion, your first impressions, and how you want to be seen, and how your personal finances can change that. How your personal finances relate to that, okay? Be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want or to achieve their goals. Don't be swayed by the charlatan or the smooth talker when it comes to your money. And remember, I said that you might be buying a car. Communication is still in that car sector. But now the sun around the 20th, you got to watch out for people trying to take you for a fool. So if you're buying a car, look around. Keep your wits about you. Focus on the goal you're trying to accomplish. Opportunities for healing in personal finances shows up when the sun is in Aries this go-round, and it's your sectors of home and family, as well as secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure. So opening up the lines of communication and talking about what's been bothering you or another, close. I don't know why I have that. Opening up the lines of communication. Maybe I meant open up the lines of communication and talk about what's been bothering you or another close to you. That's probably what I meant. Okay. They may reveal a secret to you as well. Yeah, somebody might tell you a secret. And actually that can help you gain closure. Personal finances and resources is something we all have trouble with at one point or another. Okay. Spend your money wisely. The areas that really require healing within personal finances and resources, but may take a bit more effort to show up, but may take a bit more effort. They'll show up with your friends and your high hopes, as well as home and family, okay? This could point to a home-based business. So someone could be neglecting their duties or not pulling their weight, okay? So you want to make sure you balance things out. Speak how you feel. Friends could also be exhausting your resources. So mind your vices, or the vices they're trying to put on you. You will see favor in personal finances, in your sectors of career, as well as work, health, and daily routines. Okay, when the sun moves over into Aries, you're making money and new contacts at work when the sun is in Aries. You may get good news as to payments or resources in health when the sun is in Aries. The daily routines you've changed or reordered work better for your health when the sun is in Aries. Thank you so much for joining me for this weekly update. Abundant blessings to you. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. If you're looking for the other half of the video, Aries through Virgo, you can find that on my page as well, or on Enchantress Press Astrology. Thank you.